experience, kind of had to make some choices that, like, wow, is this the right thing? But we were pressed to just the edge of our seats to try and get this fight won, to shatter through to the gates of Ice Crown and defeat this bad guy. And in a very real way, while the Lich King will get what's coming to him, it's possible that we've left a little bit of ourselves up there in the snow, that part of us isn't coming home again, right? The Horde and the Alliance come home, we find the world is not what it was. So there's a lot of upheaval at any number of levels. And like I said, there are some dark days ahead, but at a fictional level, it's the dark days that make the moments of, absolute heroism that much more meaningful. And at the end of the day, that's what Warcraft's about. It's about heroism. It's about, fellowship, brotherhood, fighting the good fight. So we wanted to ramp up the drama of this expansion set, and I think you guys are going to feel that and feel the vibe of it pretty acutely.
Absolutely. If you've been playing WoW since the beginning, you've probably seen some pretty dramatic changes, especially in the past year or so with Lich King. We started out with a very strong direction. We knew, Horde versus Alliance, and we actually felt on the design team that we lost a little bit of that in Outland. There was a big joining of forces, and we kind of lost that vibe. And going into Lich King, we wanted to make sure that this division, this war, would be refreshed. And the Wrathgate and events like that didn't just happen overnight. We'd been planning these for a very long time. I mean, Horde players know of Garrosh and Nagrand, Sarfong Jr. And Nagrand as well, and all their lines from that time have kind of been working towards this and what Thrall's been doing, and eventually discovering Varian and him coming back. So with the Lich King, we saw this as the ultimate opportunity to put the war back in Warcraft, and I think we've been pretty successful. Going into Cataclysm, though, I think, if you look at this shot right here, it's pretty telling. That's actually the front of Orgrimmar, and if you recognize the black iron, it's from somewhere. All right, so that's our segment. Chris, you have anything else you want to add?
Not at the moment.
All right.
All right, so I think we'll go over the new features for the expansion here. We've got quite a bit of new stuff for you guys, a lot of new things to do, a lot of revisits of old things to do even in our cataclysmic revamp of the world. So, without further ado, we've got our level cap increased to level 85. So some of you might be thinking, whoa, that's kind of different. It's not 10 levels. It had to be 90. Why isn't it 90? So level 85, this is one of the kind of key decisions that we made for Cataclysm, because we want to make sure that we focus our time and energy in the right places. And part of that is in, redoing the level 1 to 60 zone, so people that re-roll new characters and that sort of thing have a lot more new level up content to do than ever. And in addition, we wanted to make sure that we're able to bring more in-game content than we ever have before. So one of the things that we decided was that for this expansion, the level up increase would probably be right to do the 5 level. We also, as you know by now, have the 2 new playable races. The Alliance have the Worgen. Greg Street in the class panel will go over some of the racials. Both of the new races have pretty awesome racials. Worgen have things including dark flight ability. It's certain to turn many people into saying it's the world of Worgen craft, I'm sure. Rawr. Oh, you want to see that some more? All right. So we've got quite a few classes available to the Worgen, I think everybody would be pretty pleased. The only thing that they won't